All right, we're live.
We're live.
Well, more live than the galaxy, tell you that much. Too soon. Is it?
Nah, it's not soon enough, man.
And let me ask you, if a galaxy falls and there's no one here around here, does it make a noise?
It definitely makes a noise to the world, bro.
That would have worked if there was no crowd, but there was actually people allowed. But whatever. Welcome to News Across the Galaxy, where we talk all things LA Galaxy. My name's Eddie, and a bit of a different look today. We got Tony.
What it do?
And now I have to say, as always, Tony, because Tony hasn't missed here, at least.
Damn, I'm perfect in attendance.
Yeah, in attendance. I like it. I get it.
He's become my favorite guy since he's joined, huh?
There you go.
And that lovely voice you hear is someone I'm really excited to have. I've been wanting to have him here for a long time. Super talented artist, good friend of mine, my Hetero Galaxy life partner, Mr. David Gudino.
Thank you.
Gudino.
Gudino. Thank you
Gudino.
for having me. Really happy to finally join you guys and talk about Galaxy and I guess a little bit about art, but mainly about Galaxy.
Also, as mentioned, super talented artist. David, you might have seen some of his work. Actually went out on auction on the Galaxy Foundation, I think it was, right?
Yeah, Foundation.
to help out, and all the proceeds went there. He's done some of the, I think the Kobe Jones one, or which one went on
there's a couple. There's the Zlatan, Kobe Jones, and there's another one I can't remember which one went up to. Oh, and Jonah Dos Santos. Yeah,
that's right. Right. So so check out his Instagram, his Twitter. It's at Gudino Art. Also, you're gonna have a chance to win one of his printouts, which we actually be selling at the pop-up shop coming up in June, right?
Oh wow, those are cool.
When is the?
It's a Blue, White, and Gold pop-up shop. It's Saturday, June 12th. It runs from 10 to 4 o'clock p.m.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
it's
that's awesome. Look at that.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun pop-up event. And,
nice.
Yes.
It's it's Assumption School, 3016 Winter Street. It's in East Los. So it's gonna be a fun place. They had one. They had one earlier in the year. It was a little bit smaller, but this one's gonna be pretty big, pretty awesome. A lot of passionate Galaxy fans showcasing their talents. There's gonna be a lot of different, Galaxy inspired shirts, beanies, masks, art. So it's gonna be pretty awesome.
Yeah, I didn't get to go to the last one, but I heard it was fun. I heard it was a bit of. They even shot a music video there.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Arquitecto.
Dude, I gotta ask you, man, because these are pretty nice pieces, dude. And like I draw myself too. I don't mess with paint, but dude, it looks pretty badass. And I gotta ask, how long does one of these pieces take you to do?
You know what? If nonstop, you see, I'm a seasonal worker, so my main job is a teacher, and usually when I have my summers off, that's when I just focus on nothing but my art. So on a whole week, I'll probably take me a whole week just to do it, but just like a sit down, 5 days sit downs, 4 hours, so about 20 hours.
I get you
to do it. Yeah, so they're a little bit bigger. The actual acrylic ones, they're about 16 by 20. These are 8 by 10s. These are prints, so they're
nice,
more affordable than the actual
right.
paintings.
Yeah, I get you.
Let me ask you a question. I should have asked you this before. Besides the printouts, what if somebody was interested in buying a Gudino original? Is that something you were looking?
I have a few available, but not all of them. If you go to the Instagram, Gudino Art, you'll see a couple of them. Most of them are already sold, but I'm gonna be coming out since since we're heading towards summer. I'm gonna have a lot more time to paint. So if you follow me, I'll be posting art and different paintings, and just hit me up right away because sometimes they go right away. And I've gotten a couple for this Kobe one, but that one's part of the foundation and it was auctioned off then. Yeah, so.
What if people want a custom painting? Would you be down to do that?
Yeah. The only thing is I have to be excited for it too, because if it's something that I'm not excited for, I'll just lose interest and I'll take forever for me to get it to you.
I feel you.
Given with the Galaxy current theme, what if somebody wanted you to paint them as one of your French girls?
It depends on the player. What player?
Drini wants to come back. That's one way to get it going, right? Oh well, fuck it. Let's start with that. You know, it's kind of. I found it kind of funny. There's not much news to it, but that's because I don't really want to talk about the game. I think the game is going to be kind of a quick run through because.
What game?
Yeah, G League, Liga G '96.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Drini sliding, or not in the DMs, but right there on the
Oh,
comments for everyone to see, huh? Saying if you guys need a French translator, hit me up.
He ain't hiding nothing, man. He's making it public. Like,
But-
I want this relationship to happen.
Hasn't he always been like that with the Galaxy ever since he's left, or he's always just stayed in communication with the fans?
I mean,
and
he's
he's a fan
liked.
favorite.
Yeah, he's posted himself in the jersey, but not like
Yeah, this
hit
is
me up.
he's a pioneer. He's a French player for
And
the
yeah,
Galaxy.
he's French, man. He can speak to all the cats coming in.
Yeah. Well, he's the one that's desperate, right? So I should just lowball the hell out of him, and then and then if he takes it, he takes it. Right?
Yo, we'll give you Efra money, bro.
There you go.
I'll take him over Grand Sir, but you know what? We'll get into the game right now. We'll get into the
Ooh,
game.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
I don't think I would Tam Drini.
you wouldn't?
No, injuries still. I'm still not over it.
Has he gotten injured since he joined the?
Sorry, I didn't exactly follow the Chinese league that
I don't
closely.
know, but you know, he as soon as he joined, but then again, it's the Chinese league. As soon as he joined, he was scoring all these goals.
I would just hire him as a on-field trainer /
Translator
yeah, translator.
for
exactly.
Cabral.
Might be cheaper than Rosetta Stone. That shit's not that cheap. All right. Well, continuing with the whole French connection thing. Long time rumored. Ryan Ravelson, probably botching the fuck out of name. Well, it's official. Yay!
Wait, one more time for the people in the back.
One more time.
Ryan Ravelson. That guy.
It's Revolution.
There you go.
Damn.
That's how we bring up.
That's my 3 years of French coming in hand right
Damn,
Thank you.
that was good.
And he's a fucking artist, bro. Of course he can speak
Yeah.
French or something.
there. An artist that hasn't been to France or Europe or anywhere, so I'm still trying to make it over there.
Oh yeah. Where would you go in Europe if you could go? in Europe?
France,
France,
Paris.
okay.
That's where my favorite artists were.
Okay.
So yeah, then Rome probably.
Like Daft Punk and
Oh, yeah,
all those favorite artists.
Yeah, like-
You got to Europe though.
Yeah, I've been to Europe. Yeah, it was
yeah.
so long ago. I think I'd appreciate it more now.
I think the best thing is that you went to so many stadiums and you returned back with the scarves. The scarves are freaking amazing.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. I even forget I have them. I have them put away. But every city, I did everything through bus. Not to derail the conversation too much, but I did everything through bus. I landed in, in Madrid, and then I bussed it all the way through Italy, till I ended up in Paris. And every city, whether it was a bus stop or night there, I picked up a scarf for the local team. Pretty pricey
That's
trip,
dope.
as you can imagine.
But that's pretty awesome, dude.
Yeah,
That's pretty
that
awesome.
that exchange rate is not is not too friendly. I can tell you right now.
Oh yeah, because in Germany back in the days it was $1 with 2 for over there.
Yeah. Well, it was like when I went, it wasn't even that bad when I went. If I remember correctly, it was like $1.30.
Yeah,
So-
the euros, yeah.
Yeah, euros.
And
The-
shit.
Eh, oui,
over
oui.
Then the pound was like 1.6 or
Yeah,
something like
that's
that.
expensive.
So yeah, no.
there. All right.
Well, anyway,
Sorry.
so it's all good. Yeah. So joining the LA Galaxy, he is, I believe he's 24. He's playing in second division. His team got currently promoted. CDM player, from what I understand, versatile. They could play right back as well. Excited. To me, I think it says a few things, right? I think one, that's he's here to start, right? You can't say that either Saldana or Harvey have solidified their spots.
Well, then again, what's the position that they had it this weekend?
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know.
And
If it's the CDMs, Saldana or Harvey, yeah, he's gonna have to. He has to be better than that.
Two,
Mhm.
two, leverage. What if this guy balls out? That's Jonah's. Like, hey man, you want to come back? You gotta take that pay cut,
Mm-hmm.
or it's all good. We got a homeboy over here. However you say his name, ready to take that spot.
Revolution.
There you go. Revolution.
That guy.
That guy. So I mean, it's exciting. I mean, so far they've all hit. Literally, some of them. Literally, some of those signings have hit.
Hey, with
Oh
the
wait, I have
band.
that now.
There you go.
Yeah, but yeah. If it's an example, if what we've seen is any example of what he's gonna be, then it's gonna be exciting. He was part of a team that was successful, so I don't know how many minutes he got, but
And from what I hear, he's a fan favorite too. He's like a lot of the fans from the team that he came from really wanted him to stay, and they're really sad for him to leave. So that's a good sign. Same thing with like Fisher with the defender. A lot of DC fans really wanted him to stay over there. So it's a good sign.
Yeah, I mean, but people is too. So no,
Really with Columbus?
no, with fuck was he? Not Napoli, was he?
Oh, that's right. He was in Europe, huh?
He was in Italy.
How the hell did he make it in Europe?
He wasn't that bad, dude. That's what I think. That's what's more upsetting about people was the fact that he had so much promise and just didn't live up to it here. You know, which totally sucks.
But he's still signed and he's freaking taking up too much money, yo.
Well, the good thing is now, rumors is with this new signing, we need an international slot, and he gets his green card. He's getting his green card, so that frees up the international slot. I think he's still making probably too much money, but it helps. You know,
Mhm.
he's not at least not taking that slot. But that means to me that means he's here till the end of the year. But also
Mhm.
gives you leverage for trade. But I don't think he'll be traded.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah. So people's here till the end. That's fucked up. Why'd you do that, Tony?
All good.
Let me see. Anything else we could talk about before we actually have to talk about the game?
No news.
No. Okay. With that
no.
being said, this has been another episode of News Across. No, just kidding. All right. So let's get to it. LA Galaxy played against the Portland Timbers at 12 p.m. 12 fucking p.m. again. What's up with these game times? In Portland this time, on turf, on plastic. And this is how they came out. So they came out with David Bingham in goal, and the same back line that's been for a while, which is Steris, Williams, Villafana, Araujo at right, Dos Santos and Leggett at CDMs, Efra at cam, Cabral out left, Grancer out right, and Chichadios on top by himself. Tony, you saw this lineup playing the Timbers on carpet.
Okay, well, there was a surprise about the defense. I already knew that was going to be the lineup coming in. I was like, all right, we saw that at least in the back, so he's trying something new. I was surprised that Leggett and Santos were both CDMs, but I was willing to see how they were going to work together, you know? And I really, really wanted to see Alvarez in the front. To me, this was like the game for him to shine, just like the last game, even though they changed positions. Even though Leggett, I think, and himself and Alvarez changed positions last week. This week, he actually started at cam, and he started playing cam, so I was just surprised, man, and I wanted to see what they were going to do. And again, I was happy to see Cabral, and I was happy to see Grancer. I was like, okay, let's see what they got to offer. You know, like it's looking to, it's somewhat forming to what we're going to see in the future. You know, and yeah, I was just excited.
Any concerns? Anything, David? You saw the lineup. I know you're big on.
Yeah, it's. I remember texting you guys too. It was. It felt like he was. Or Vanny was setting up something to push up, especially with Leggett playing as a CDM or playing the Saldana position. He's more attacking minded, so I felt like Vanny wanted to push him up, and my mind went straight to Portland. Portland's a great counter-attacking team, so I just knew there was gonna be some kind of problem that way. Although in the first half, I don't want to get too much into it, but in the first half, the defense looked pretty solid. Then I went to thinking about Leggett had a great game. He had the best game against Austin in his position, playing that false 9.
Mm-hmm.
And why would you take him out of that position for this game? So I don't understand why he went for that. But I guess he wanted to keep Alvarez on the field, or what?
I mean, I wonder if it has to do with anything like I guess not having like a Vasquez and maybe not really trusting these guys, Harvey and Saldana, because if you look back at the Seattle game, which there's a lot of similarities, including the field, the turf.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have their best games. So I mean, there's that, and I mean, in my eyes, my concern was, and I know I talk shit, but it's not really like talking shit in this sense about him. Is Efra starting there because of the pace of the game? How it's similar to Seattle, I was like kind of like okay, but then at the same time, it's like who am I going to put in there? Kleshin? Probably going to be the same result anyways. You know, it was just more the pace, and I mean, we can start getting into the game. I don't think Efra had the worst game, but I actually think the team didn't have the worst start. Right? I think we look like the better team. I don't know if any of you guys disagree.
No, we definitely look like the better team, dude. Starting off the bat, I think like the first 25 minutes or so, we were just dominating, dude. Like everything defensively. The final third, we were kind of just lacking the last step, the last touch, the last kick, or whatever it was. But prior to that, everything before that, we were dominating, controlling the ball. I believe we had like maybe 60 something possession around there. I think it was pretty high, dude. We weren't letting them do nothing, and it looked like we were gonna score anytime soon. You know, at least that's how I saw it. But in the first half too, the little opportunities that Portland had up top, they actually managed to scare me a little bit. You know, so it made me think like, okay, we have to score before them, because if they score first, we might start backtracking. You know, and even towards the end of the first half, Portland was literally like they were attacking us, dude. I felt like we needed to end the half already because we were just out of control, and we were a mess. We were a hot mess, and I was like, okay, just end this half. Vanny got to talk to him, and we should come out way better than like how we ended the first half. But the first part of the first half, we literally looked like the dominant team. Like, I was not scared, man. I felt like I was confident that we were gonna win, or we were gonna score at least.
It was they're playing solid defensively, except for like I think 2 sloppy plays where that's where I guess Portland scared us a couple of times. But they're really solid, and the way I described the first half, it was kind of like a chess match where both teams wanted to play from the back, and both of them were just kind of taking their time trying to attack. And I don't know, at times where I felt like Galaxy didn't have any creativity up top, like not like we saw them in the other games. It's probably because of Alvarez. Maybe he doesn't have that eye or that connecting or that outlet.
Yeah.
And Cabral too. Cabral is, he's new to the team. I didn't expect him to play that,
Yeah.
that well either. So I don't know. And then Grant Sir was, I don't know. He's becoming a little bit more of a disappointment to me now. I'm starting to I was liking him. I'm liking him, but I'm starting to lose my patience because there's times, or like 2 times in that game, he just couldn't make a regular pass or just a straight pass, and then his injury just kind of felt like he looked very sluggish this game.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I agree in the whole the final third. We're like toothless, dude. We dominate, but like we don't know what to do, right?
Yeah.
We don't know what to do with the ball. We get to their final third, and it's kind of like
We're like little chihuahuas, bro.
This formation would have been perfect with, say, instead of Alvarez, Vasquez.
yeah.
Right, that would have been perfect. I would love this, but obviously Vasquez was.
Have you guys heard anything about Vasquez? What's going on with the situation? Because I would have expected him to be come back by now.
He's training.
No, he was supposed to come back, but since it's artificial turf,
He's not going to risk it.
Yeah, he's going to be back next game for sure. He has to be there.
My knees.
Yeah, he's been practicing, right? He's
Yeah. He's been
training with the
practicing.
team.
He dressed in the last game.
Yeah.
He didn't come in though, but yeah, he was there. Yeah, you know what? And let's get to some of these players. 'Cause you say Grand Sir, I guess maybe the passing, but even then, I think the whole attack wasn't there. But I don't feel he had a bad game. Maybe I'm tripping, but I like how he was physically. It's funny because I was like, damn, this guy. I was watching bits and pieces, and I'm like, man, this guy's having a game. I actually was thinking like, this guy's having a game, and he was even like bodying people off in that particular play. When I said that, he gets like knocked off the ball pretty bad. Like,
oh yeah, when he was striking back.
Yeah, he flies. But that's interesting that you say that. But yeah, I mean, I actually think he's getting more acclimated. I think he's looking better in my eyes, and I think he's gonna fit in nicely. I mean, we have to have hope, because then who else is gonna come in and rescue us in that position, right? Unless Pavon's coming back, but
Yeah, no,
I don't
and
think so.
I mean, like Spenny said last week, dude. Grand Sir is, if you want him to, he's right though. If you expect him to like go toe to toe with a defender and things like that of nature, you're not gonna get that from him. That's more of a Cabral type of player type of thing. So I mean, Grand Sir is literally just gonna make the runs and do that pass, dude. And if he has a shot or the chance, he's gonna take his shot. And I think he's been doing that. I wish he would take more shots more often. But other than that, I think he's been doing his job, and he's been doing all right. And obviously with Cabral now that is joining him, he should have more camaraderie or more of a family type of environment. It should be more comfortable for him to open up and obviously perform.
How about Cabral? What do you guys think about Cabral?
and that's what I actually wanted to get at next. The whole other side of the field. So Cabral, I think it's the adjustment period. It's the whole European mindset when they come, like there's like, oh, this is gonna be easy, but then there's a physical aspect that people be like, oh shit.
Dude, Grand Sir and Cabral were getting punked, bro.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
getting body
They're-
punked.
And that takes a minute. That takes a minute to get used to. You know, like I don't think, at least not in recent time, has a European player come in and just like taking over the league, right? I mean, not in my but he looks. You know, he looks smooth. He looks he's not fast, but he just.
Oh, he's fast. Do you see that play where he?
No, I
think
know.
Villafaña
He's like smart or quick or I don't know how to put it, but
makes the right cuts.
yeah, and it's exciting. I think once they learn that, you know, because again he's new to the team, it's gonna be magnifique. Or
Mhm.
wait, was that French? I don't know.
Yeah.
Tomato, tomato.
Yeah, that he's gonna be that. Cabral.
Oh man, Cabral. I mean, again, he's just starting, dude. And how old is he? What, 21? I think. How old is he?
21, yeah.
Yeah,
21
I'm
years
sure.
old. So he's still young, bro. He's still young, and I feel like he just has to feel more confident, more comfortable on the field. I think he still feels like the new guy, and he doesn't feel acclimated in the team. I feel, and I feel like once he feels more comfortable and he opens up and he becomes the player that he is, we should start seeing better performances from him. But from what I saw, he does the right cuts, he does the right moves. It's just he was not just him. The whole team was just lacking that the third. You know, it's just they didn't horrible shots or horrible aim or whatever it was. But it was they were getting there. They were getting there, and he showed promising results. He showed promising attributes, but I just gotta give him more time. I feel like once he just becomes like one of us, literally, because I don't think he is one of us. He doesn't feel it yet.
Yeah.
But I think once he becomes one of us, he will become a way better player. At least the player that he's meant to be.
I just hope he has stronger kicks because I feel like you guys see that kick that he tried to
Yeah.
hit it and then just a little lob towards the goalie. I'm like, seriously, he doesn't seem like
It's
someone
the
who could kick the
physical
ball.
aspect, bro. Everyone in America is 6-7 feet tall, bro.
He's like, he's like
least every
90
def-
pounds, and I'm like, dude, seriously, he doesn't seem like someone who could kick a ball from 30 yards away to make a goal. But
Yeah, no,
then
that-
again, he just needs he needs to build chemistry with the team, man. It's you see little glimpses here and there. Yeah, I saw a little bit more against Austin, but probably because Austin we're beating them and we had all our confidence and we're playing at home. So I just even my dad told me, because my dad, he's not a big Galaxy fan, he'll watch the games, and he thought Cabral was gonna be something else. He's gonna be like the next Bob Vaughan, but he's like, what the hell is this guy? Like, he wasn't doing anything in this game. I'm like, well, it takes time for people to adjust to the game.
I'll tell you right now. 2 years, maybe even next season, he's gonna start hitting better stats than Pavon. I'm calling it right now.
When?
Ooh.
He's
2
gonna
years?
hit, 2 years max. I even say as early as next year. There's this like smoothness to this kid, dude. That it's like the swag that I see, and once he gets used to the league, it's gonna be something special.
It's gonna be over for you bitches.
Yep. So
Oh, that's a good one. I will see that.
yeah,
I mean, 2 years
I
sounds
hope.
sounds plausible
it's,
for
it's,
sure.
hope.
dude.
it's a good thing that I didn't say that in any kind of platform that's gonna be on the internet forever. You can go back and like make me eat my
On
own words,
his
right?
day,
Yeah. So what is it? May 23rd at
6:35.
6:35 p.m. I said that he's gonna hit better stats than Pavon within 2 years.
I hope the soccer gods are listening to you, man.
Yeah, they are, and they answered. They will answer. I promise you. So you guys want to get to that thing that happened?
Sure.
Not really.
That was in the second half, right?
You know what? Actually,
What?
and that was in the first half.
No,
that was,
first half,
that
that was
was
like-
the end towards the end of the first
Yeah, it
half.
was
like literally
right?
like the last
and
5
you know
minutes.
what? Actually, guys, I didn't get a chance to see. I watched most of the game, but I missed what apparently was a very crucial part. So apparently, before this happened, and maybe you guys can
Oh,
tell
yeah.
me, that he took a bad hit. I even saw like tweets and even like analysts saying like, hey, he didn't look right after that hit. Like, not necessarily defending the tackle, but just saying like it could have, impaired his judgment. Like that he was probably concussed or something. Was it that bad?
Yeah, it was. Well, it wasn't that bad. It looked like he kind of covered his body, but maybe
Mhm.
his back head hit the ground when
Mm-hmm.
he ran into
To Bond, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and even Twelman, you know how he's a big advocate for concussed players, and
Yeah.
he really wants to.
He took a wrestling bump. That's what he did. Bro.
Well, yeah,
He looked fine. I don't think he was hurt. Like, yeah, he wobbled a little bit. You know, his head like kind of just jiggled or something. But he was fine, dude. He was fine. and that I don't think that tackle had anything to do with his impaired judgment or anything like that. I just think he mistimed it and it went really, really bad.
He saw two players.
Yeah.
He was like, he saw three players. He went for the middle.
or like the out of focus ball where it was like closer to him.
Yeah,
Like,
probably.
he went to it.
He's like ninjas.
No, but Torment said that too, and he's like, he was just tested to for a concussion right now, literally like 5 minutes ago, and then he went for that tackle, which
Yeah.
is I don't know. We don't know that player that well, or we don't know Williams that well because he's only been with us for like
I
5
mean,
games.
I mean, what if that's the reason he was let go? Like maybe he's a head case or something. I don't think so.
Nah,
I think that would
still
have popped
take
up,
him.
right?
I mean,
But-
the medics did like look at him, and sure enough, they were kind of giving him the tests right there and then, and he seemed fine, dude. So that's what I mean. If I'm pretty sure if they noticed anything, dude, they would have not let him go on the field.
But that tackle itself, plain and simple, dude. It was.
What are we doing?
It was
What
stupid.
are we doing?
It was stupid.
It was brutal.
It was a stupid. So early in the game, fucking why? I mean, I mean not to be fucked up. I hope he's okay, but I hope the injury had something to do with it because that was so unnecessary, dude.
It was
So
No, I feel sorry for the guy that took the hit, man, because I'm telling
Oh,
you
yeah.
right now, dude. Me watching it, even when with the NAG chat that we have, I straight up told you guys, like, dude, that guy's gonna need surgery, bro. He's gonna be out for the whole season, and I still stand by that. I think he fucked up his knee, and he's gonna have some sort of like tear. I don't know, something, bro. And he's gonna need surgery. He's out for a cool minute, dude.
oh yeah,
Literally.
that was.
But yeah, even watching it on live TV, dude, I was like, holy shit, dude.
It's
Like,
like sometimes you don't even know when if
I
it's a red card. It's
expected-
sometimes questionable.
I expected the
but
red, dude. I was
that
like,
one's
damn,
quick, clear, and obvious. It's like
Yeah.
it's
that was
straight red.
horrible.
Yeah, Dre doesn't even watch soccer over here, and he was like, he texted me like, "Hey, that shit was a red card, bro." What the fuck, Dre?
Yeah,
He's like, I love football.
yeah,
That was one hell of a tackle.
it's crazy. That fool got decked. It's like, where's the hockey stick?
Yeah, that was brutal, man.
And they say it's not a contact sport.
So, what minute was that in? Do you guys know?
Yeah, I have it right here. Actually, it was in the 44th. That makes it worse too. The timing.
Yeah.
Get to
Dude.
the room. Get to the locker room. It was-
Okay, even prior to that tackle, dude, we were already kind of struggling to end that half.
Yes, I totally skipped through that too, and I kind of rewatched some of the highlights. Yeah, to your point, Bond already came up with big saves, dude.
Always, man. He's fuck, dude. Brian's not here, man, but Bond girl's right here, baby.
Bond girls assemble. So I try to label us Bond boys on Twitter. Like, get the fuck out of here. It's 2021. We're all Bond girls. Take that away from us. But yeah, dude. Villafaña was having a shaky game. He gave away one of those plays.
Oh yeah.
I think one was a great ball. We
One
got
was a through ball that
Yeah,
just
they
he
got
burned
caught.
everybody. Yeah,
and on
everybody got caught.
one fucking. Oh man! Imagine if we had Bingham, which apparently I said Bingham in the starting lineup when I said this.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't even
We
notice.
should
that.
give him the
I was
bait.
going through my phone. I was like, wait.
I don't think so. Did I? I think somebody would have picked it up in here.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, nobody was on at that time.
Yeah, I guess. I didn't say that. But imagine if we still had Bingham, dude. This game would have been 3-0 in the half.
I would have turned off the TV like by the beginning of the first half.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, I mean, besides that, there wasn't many highlights. It was just the Bond show, right? You guys got any highlights?
I noticed that Chicha was coming back a lot more. He was trying to provide.
But that's not good.
It's not good. Well, I guess Grand Sir, he's up there. He gets to help him out. But yeah, once he comes back, he has no one else to pass it to. There's no one else to pass it to in the back.
So when the red card happened, what was the lineup after that? What did they do?
All right. Well, I should mention that Grancer did come out injured in the 40th minute. But it's just highlighted fucking half. It's just highlighted by the tackle.
Okay, so Granster got injured in the
Uh-huh.
first half as well. Think about it. Granster, he got out, and what they ended up doing was moving
Efra.
Efra to the right,
Yeah.
and then
Kleshtin was in
Christian
the
in
middle.
the middle.
exactly. So that's what happened. That's how they recovered that spot.
Oh.
I still thought that was all right. All right, let's see how happens. They were kind of iffy, roughy. Like it was scary, man. I just wanted to end the half, dude.
Yeah.
You know, like we just wanted the ref to end it, and tackle happens, and it just literally everything just goes to shit after that.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
And we're literally, I think we were all praying for the half to end just so we could go, just so Vanny could literally coach them and tell them what the hell to do. Because they look like headless freaking chickens, dude. And we were just struggling, dude. We were struggling.
And we did. We survived. We got to the half, 0-0. Halftime, I guess sub that makes sense was Alvarez for Depew, which definitely not Alvarez's fault, right? Like, he wasn't having the worst game. If anything, if I had obviously Williams was the disaster, and he probably like, well, I'm gonna challenge you guys, but he would be like the sweep today, right? I think shit, I lost my train of thought. Jonah might have had one of like the least impressive halves. You know, I don't feel like he was involved enough.
No, he was alright.
Yeah, I don't know. I just felt like he had to get
Defensively, he was right. Involved in the attack, nobody was involved in the attack.
no,
That's
that I guess that I don't know. I mean, again, I saw bits and pieces, and I feel like I never really caught anything from him, and I caught more from everyone else.
I actually thought that the Jonah and legit both of them, the CDMs, I thought they did great. I didn't see any problems with them, dude. They were actually like in the spots where they were supposed to. They were, stopping the runs. They were doing everything that they were literally could do, and I just felt like again, it was just a defense. It was just the tackle that kind of just fucked everything up, and Grand Sir, I mean, didn't help either, rearranging everything, and I mean, it sucked, but we kind of just fell apart after that.
Do we know what happened to Grand Sir? Anyways, like,
he rolled his ankle apparently.
broke his ankle.
So I guess. Oh no, he's gonna get tested when they get back. I guess tomorrow would be.
He wasn't having a great game either. Yeah, he was getting rocked like crazy, bro.
I don't know. I disagree. Again, I saw bits and pieces, but maybe I just got to see the best parts, right?
I don't think he had a great game.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Like I said, he looks sluggish.
So halftime happens. The Pew for Alvarez. Now it becomes the Portland Timbers highlight show. Don't get confused. You're still listening to News Across the Galaxy, but unfortunately, we got an hour to fill at least. So we're gonna go through what happened here. They hit us quick. We didn't even get a chance to settle.
And that's the worst thing you could ask for, especially if you want your team to have at least a little bit of hope, and the fans to have a little bit of hope that we can make it with. Because sometimes teams do play better with 10 players, and sometimes they're able to manage. But we got hit hard and fast, and that's it. It was pretty much over after that. After that first goal, we're like, all right.
Yeah.
No, when I saw them coming, well, they didn't have Cabral as a lone striker up top, and they were pretty much using Chicha as a cam almost.
Yeah.
That did not work whatsoever, bro.
But you know what, Chicha is very underrated for
His passing.
He's really good at coming back, pulsing, and just giving that pass.
He's a good passer, but Cabral is not Chicha, where you could give him the ball and he could hold it up top.
No.
You know what I mean? And that's what we needed, and it did not work. That dynamic did not work, or whatever they were trying to do did not work.
But again, it's what he had at his disposal. You know, like Vasquez wasn't available. And it's crazy because even if Vasquez was available, the sub for Grand Sir was Kleshin. He's not a winger. So right there, he had to adjust his formation.
Yeah.
Or not his formation, but his lineup. You know, he had to move a player out wide. So, you know, once you have to kind of go in the defensive, he didn't have options. He had to play that way. He had to have Chicha do what he doesn't usually do. Although, I mean, we're sitting here, and Vanny has that job. But if anything, I guess because of at least the youth-wise, and you want him on the ball more, you probably should have flipped it. You probably had a Cabral, right?
Mm-hmm.
Checking in for the ball. But, yeah, I don't think anything was going to work at that point. I don't think we were having bad games. And plain and simple, William just fucked it up, right?
At what minute was the first goal?
Like
47. So
46
46 and
right
change.
off the bat.
Yeah.
Going into the game, like
Yep.
2 minutes in, we're already screwed.
Then the second goal was in the 50,
60th.
60th minute?
And then 69.
The second goal was a penalty.
No, that
No,
was the third one.
yeah. So the first goal was just a team goal by them, you know, and then it's I guess not
That was a good pass.
trying to settle in. The pass was between Steris and Araujo. Free header from Mora, which Mora ain't no scrub, you know. So we're gonna get it punished. You give him that space, as good as Bond is.
Yeah, he couldn't do nothing about that. That's all. That's all on his defenders.
Fucking hell.
How was the second goal? I can't remember
The second goal. So the second goal was like a scramble, and it came out.
It was a shot.
Oh,
And
they want to hit the
the
post.
crossbar, and then
Yeah.
Mora again.
And the people like slow reaction, and then more just jumped
Yeah.
on it.
They
Yeah.
Chicha gold us right there, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Chichas. But we can get to the third one. That third one was just. I guess it was just not our day, right? That shit was.
Dude, okay, no.
You heard the press conference. Vanny said he has to see it again. He saw that. I don't get fined, so that was a stupid ass call. That wasn't a PK. You know, whatever refs had against us. Like, I don't know, but it was that guy was he was already falling. He was falling and
I'm
It was
not-
minor contact, but it wasn't enough to. make
I'm
a
not gonna
penalty.
lie, dude. The first goal happened. I'm like, okay, nah, like just shake it off, whatever. Second goal happened. I'm like, damn, that was lucky. They got lucky. They was lucky. We could still come through with 2-0, the most deceiving number in the game. So somehow we could still make something out of
For a
it.
team that has 11 players.
We could something out of we could make something out of it, dude. I thought honestly when we were down 2-0, I thought we could make that 1-1, 2-1 and make the game more interesting. I felt like our goal could have happened. Unfortunately, it didn't. But and then the third goal came in, and I was like, okay, stupid call. I don't know why the VAR is not looking at this or what the hell's going on, because that was a clear like error on the ref side, man.
I
It
think
was
so, too.
horrible, dude. Like how in the world is that even a penalty? Like, there's no way. There's no way.
yeah, absolutely.
And I mean, after that goal, okay, I was like, lights out. That's it. Let's just go home. But 2-0, like we were still fighting. I felt like we could still make something happen. I forgot who had some shots in. I think it was maybe like Legit or something that had a shot, but nothing went through. Nothing. There was no good target.
Yeah, we're just trying to survive. Then there was nothing. Just everything was just disconnected from the middle to the top, and we're just trying to survive after that second goal. There's nothing to it.
Yeah, it was just damage control, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, goal differential, guys, goal differential. Yeah, man, and then the game just kind of continues, right? It just kind of goes Portland's way. We actually get lucky still. There's another chance where there's a scramble, and I think somebody clears it off the line. I think it's like Steris or something.
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a play where it gets cleared off the line. There's another like a 3-on-1 where we get lucky. So it could have been a lot worse. It could have been a lot worse. I mean, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad, but
But what do you guys think though? If the red card would have never happened, what do you think the outcome would have been?
I'm down with this game. Actually, I'm glad we didn't have a midweek show because I could have never predicted the red. I thought we were gonna walk away with a tie.
I thought we were gonna win 2-0, bro, before the game. Like that's what I thought in my head. Okay, we're gonna win 2-0. Even when they started playing, I was like, it's still possible they could win 2-0. But everything went downhill after the red card. So I mean, do we literally just blame everything on that red card?
Pretty
Mhm.
much.
That was the case of our downfall.
Teams that are Seattle, Portland, who else has? I guess LAFC. These like tougher teams, right? You come in with a game plan, and when some shit like that happens, it's kind of hard, right? Because these teams are they don't need any help. So, the Williams is 100% at fault for that result.
Yeah, these teams will punish you for any mistake you make, and a red card's the biggest mistake you can make in the game, so they punished us.
Do you guys think Williams is gonna be out for a cool minute? Like they're gonna somehow.
That question
I don't know if it's a fine or
It's gonna be
we only have a couple questions, but we'll talk. There's gonna be a fine, and then that question's on there, so we'll get to that
Okay.
question.
okay.
But there's gonna be a fine, 100%. That again, I'm a Galaxy fan forever. I'll support Williams here and after, long as he doesn't play for
Don't get me wrong though, dude. When I see the tackle, it looks horrible.
Yeah,
But you could tell that he's like midway, like, oh shit, I fucked up, and he's trying to retract his he's trying to go back, dude, and that's why he gets him with the
I'd love to give that argument, but it's just like
I'm not trying to justify it, but I'm saying like the guy, he just had horrible timing, but like when he realized he had horrible timing, he was trying to go back, but his force alone, like it was too much momentum, like it was already bad, dude. You know what I mean? But he did try to you could tell in the video that he tries to like pull back a little bit, you know. But it's like, dude, you can't pull back. You're already going full throttle.
I guess he's that type of player that you're a European slide tackler, that rough player. Hey, without him making those crazy slides, we wouldn't have gotten that goal.
You're gonna learn today.
True. He did. You know what? It's funny because I was gonna say one of the things like, why do you make a tackle that high up the field? And he got an assist off one. So
Yeah, so
shut up, Eddie. What do you know?
he got us a win. He got us a loss.
Yeah. I guess that's fair. So we're okay now. We're not We don't hate you. We don't love you. But we're just okay. But yeah, again, I think we.
I just hope it's the only red card he gives us. I don't want it to be another Araujo from last year, or like causing us games, giving us like
Yeah.
multiple red cards. Come on,
Yeah,
we
let's
should
not,
learn from this mistake, and that's it.
let's not put that on the universe. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. It just, but it's all right. He's still a stud. I don't care what anybody says. Big D Williams. So as far as this game goes, I can't take much out of it. I mean, because there any
Dude, we
A-
sucked. Okay, we
any
fucking
positive you
sucked.
can take out of it?
This is another learning experience.
There you go.
This is another learning experience. I think, you know what? Let's just look at the positive. I feel like the team needed this to fucking humble us down more. Like no, dude, you guys ain't shit. Like, get it together. You guys still got a long way to go, and like learn from it, dude. And I think like this is I think a more beneficial outcome than a win, because the win I think we would have been more overconfident than we needed to be. I feel like we need to be more aware of like, no, dude, everybody could pull us down, and we gotta be better than that. You know?
Good learning experience for the French players as well.
Yeah. They know there's red cards here.
There's red cards. People are rough in American sports.
Yeah.
People, you'll push you around.
Maybe that's what Derek Williams was trying to show. Like, look, this could happen to you. Don't let this be you. That's fucked up. If anything, dude, take it as you will. Bond is still a beast, right?
Definitely.
He
Yeah.
still kept a few out. Would have been a lot worse.
I think he was the player of the game, bro. For us, at least.
Yeah. All right. Well, in that case, everyone's favorite, at least all the millions of viewers that listen to it.
millions.
So award time, right? We have the very famous NAG Standing Player Award.
Mm-hmm.
The prestigious NAG Standing Player Award.
Very.
Yes. The not so great but awesome named Geo Award, Game and Software Award, and the newly named the You've Got Heart Man.
You've got heart, man.
And before we continue, since I'm gonna give David the floor and I'm gonna let him pick which award we go with first, I think it's a good time to give away the painting. What do you say?
I don't know. Should we give it? I don't know. I kind of want him for myself, dude.
Yeah. Let's give it. Fuck it. We'll give it away. You can just buy one off.
All right,
me,
cool.
fucking cheap ass.
Hey, man.
All right. So here's how it's gonna work. First person to call. Down. Oh, the number's not even up there. So there you go. Somebody has a save that you have an advantage. But first person to call wins one of the printouts of your choice. If you would show them, Tony or whoever, get closer.
Kobe.
You got Kobe. You got Zlatan to pick from. And you got Jonah. And then these are on canvas, guys. I mean, they're printouts, but they are on canvas. So pretty nice. First person to call.
These would look good in your room.
There
They would
you
look
go.
good in your
They
your
look better in my
garage.
studio.
There you go.
They would be perfect in your bathroom. You know, when you take a
Then
piss.
call fucking Dre. He said they look good in my studio. Then call.
Hey, I'm gonna call myself. I'm gonna put myself on set. Hello, hello.
So, award time. David, what do you want to go with first, man? Being that you're our guest, what award would you like to give out first?
Well, let's continue what we're talking about. We're talking about Bond, so the next standing award.
All right, a NAG Standing Player Award.
We need to talk about some positives, right?
I think this is one of the easier ones, right? There's two that are easy,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna make one of them a challenge. So this is the easier one. NAG Standing Player, obvious reasons. There isn't many choices here. It's gonna be Bond, right?
It has to be Bond.
Yeah.
He saved us from making it a 6-0 game. He saved a couple of really good. He made a couple of really good blocks, so I have to give it to Bond. There's not much he could have done after, or once the red card came in, and the defense. I'm not a big fan of Dupuy and Stairs together, so
Yep.
none of the goals were his fault.
No, not at all. I mean, what else is to say again? That's like I said, the only positive I was able to take was that Bond can still. It's still baller, right? He's still a good keeper.
He is. I think he's gonna be our MVP, dude, of the fucking season. Honestly.
Like the fan MVP.
Oh. What
That
is
scared me.
Sorry, me too. Sorry.
It's all good.
Jesus.
He's like, your time's over. I go, oh, cool.
It's over.
All right, that one's easy, right?
Yeah, dude, for sure. Bond girl all the way, baby.
All right, cool. So this one's a bit of a challenge. I'm gonna do the next one just because the other one's make an extra challenge. So the You've Got Heart Man
That'll do, Donkey. That'll do.
award. I don't fucking know.
I mean, it's your call. You go first.
Fuck, I shouldn't have done that. You know what? Let's go. Fuck, I don't even know, dude.
I could do this.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna give it to Chicha. Yeah, although he didn't get a goal. He didn't really have a good chance to making a goal, but he was working his ass off. He was running back and he was trying to provide for Grenzer or provide for Cabral.
Mhm.
Whoever was up there, he was just he was tracking back and trying to give those assists and give those outlets to the white players. So I'll give it to Chicha. Played a solid game.
I'm gonna try to go different.
As an
but-
assistant.
Yeah, I want to go different, dude. I don't want to cherry pick off what you're saying, but you know what? I am gonna give this You've Got Heart award to the Frenchman Cabral.
Okay.
I say because
Interesting.
he has heart, man. He first game, technically the first start of his season in Galaxy. He tried going 1-on-1 against the defenders. He got his ass punked, bodied, whatever it was, but he didn't let down and he kept going and he played the whole game. So I think he has a lot of potential. Hopefully, like I said, he becomes more with the team, more just familiar and just with it. And yeah, he's gonna be a better player. But he showed heart, man. He showed heart.
Alright. Fuck. I don't even know. There's so many choices, right? You know what? I hate to just go off of David, but I'm gonna go Chicha too. But I think that, up to the 90th minute. Oh, we got a caller. Here we go.
Somebody's gonna win.
News across the galaxy. Who we talking to?
Sup, it's Edgar.
What up, Edgar?
How you doing, bro?
What it do?
We're good, Edgar. We're good.
I
Edgar,
wanted to chime in real quick for the awards.
Okay.
Not planning to cut anybody off.
go for it.
All right, Geo Award, obviously the one and only Jonathan Bond. I mean, what else does this guy need to do to try to keep us in games, right?
Wait, Geo Award to Bond?
Otherwise,
No, I think he means next standing.
Next standing. That's what I meant. Sorry. Next standing award to Jonathan Bond. I mean, God, can you imagine what our goal differential would be if it wasn't for him? I mean, it's pretty bad as it is. You look at the standings and like, damn. I thought our defense was supposed to be better, but if it wasn't for Bond, it would be really bad. And we're talking like colossally bad. Like, then we would really question what the hell we're doing up in the standings so high, right? But yeah, definitely him. Yeah, he gives us hope when there is none. Geo Award, I mean, to me, it's Derek Williams. Maybe he was still suffering some effects from the collision with Bond. And it's the whole playing on turf. I mean, I don't know how much experience he has playing on turf. But if you go from playing on grass all the time to playing on turf, it's quite a difference. You can't cut and turn and move around like you normally do on grass. It takes a lot of getting used to. But there is still no excuse for going in that hard, especially when the game was still scoreless. It's not like a do or die play where you absolutely need to, commit to a tackle like that. So I think that was just, bad. It was bad timing, just a bad decision on his part. Definitely learning experience. And the only sad thing is that, now referees are going to be looking at him and trying to see if he's going to be a source of trouble. And that might not be good for him. He might carry the stigma for the rest of the season. The You Got Heartman Award, I got to give it to all the Galaxy fans that went out there. It's an amazing stadium. It's an amazing experience to go out to Portland. But Portland fans never make it easy for any other big rivals, whether it be Seattle, Vancouver, or the Galaxy. We might not think of them as a big rival, but whenever LA goes up there, oh man, they remember the history between the Lakers and the Blazers, and they hate LA. So
As they should.
those are my 3 awards right there.
That's what's up, Edgar. Thank you, man. And no, you're gonna get here in the studio soon, but unless if nobody else calls, we'll let you win. But unfortunately, you're an ag boy, so
Yeah, I understand.
you
No
don't
worries.
get to
Just wanted
win.
to chime in.
Yeah, you don't get to win a printout. But if nobody else calls, then it's yours. But for now, sorry, Edgar.
Anyway, keep on at it.
Edgar, hey, hurry up, man. Get down here soon.
Let's go. Keep on nagging, baby.
And bye.
That is from
That's our Edgar.
One
Oh,
of us.
okay.
One
that's
of us.
Edgar is just on the cautious side. You know, he wants to, he's already vaccinated. I mean, I'm not trying to give away too much of his, but he wants to, you know,
He wants to wait it out
be
until.
that guy.
Yeah.
But anyway, so as I said, Edgar doesn't qualify unless nobody else calls. So if anybody still wants the painting, you can call the 323-743-3731 and you win the painting.
or your choice of the paint.
There you go. So I'm gonna take it back. I go with the fans. No, that's a cop out. No, I go Chicha as well. Chicha, you know what? If you you really look at it, he was everywhere, dude. To the end, even after he got hit. I think like Chicha last year would have walked out or
Yeah.
but he just sucked it up and kept going and didn't. I mean, he was frustrated, but he didn't show it as much as he would have last year. So yeah,
I think they on you after the 3-0. They were like, okay, shit's over. Let's just try not to get scored on again. And that was like the whole deal of the whole team after that, because there was no way in hell we were going to catch up, especially with one man
Yeah.
down.
Although I argue that once it hit 3-0, Chicha should have came off the field.
Put in Zubac,
Yeah.
Lord Zoo.
Yeah.
I think Vanny.
But he has heart, man. Of course he wants to stay on the field.
Yeah, no, he does. But I think I guess whatever. You know what? I don't get to use this too much. This one's for you, Chicha. I didn't get to use that all day and fucking.
Seriously, man, this week was just sad, dude.
It
Like,
was. I lost in
I
fantasy.
don't think anybody expected that to happen. I don't think us, even though we knew it was going to be a turf field, we knew that they were a attacking team. I don't think we expected that outcome to happen, and it sucks his pointed fingers. But yeah, man, Derek Williams really effed us up. That whole red card effed us up, man.
Yeah. It's another 3-0 trip to the Pacific
Like, you know what?
Northwest.
You know what, Derek Williams? If you're listening, bro, I hope the person that you injured, dude, I hope you fucking send his ass flowers and you call his ass, because you just fucked up his season, dude. Honestly.
Oh yeah.
All right, so how about this? Oh wait, that's one of the questions,
Yeah.
right?
Well, we got one more word to go.
All right.
Right. So let's get that out the way, and then we'll get to the questions. So Derek Williams sweeps it, right? Derek Williams sweeps the Gio Award.
Definitely.
So I'm not gonna make it that easy. Oh,
Oh, we
Here
got
we
another
go.
call.
News across the galaxy. Who we talking to? Bueno? Hello?
C.
News across the galaxy? Talking to? You there? No? Yes?
Oh, hello, you guys there?
Hey.
Hey, what's up? This is Raul Duke from lovely Portland, Oregon.
Raul Duke.
Mr. Dukes.
All right, Raul. You gonna talk? Wait. First off, you've been watching, right?
Oh yeah, I've been watching.
All right, cool, man. So you just want a painting and want a printout of one of Mr. Godino art. Right here's paintings.
Thank you very
Yes, sir.
much for that.
Well, check.
I would
Which
like
one
to
do you
say-
want, though? Which one do you want? though?
Did you see which ones we have already?
Oh, I want Jonah.
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 There you go, sir.
That is yours,
Oh,
sir.
yeah, I want the bulldog. I want my little defensive midfield bulldog.
All right.
Dude,
Well,
when he scored that goal the other night, a couple of weeks back, that he ripped off his shirt, man. Dude, he looked ripped as hell, and I just like, yep, that's
That's a little, ankle biter that you put back there, and he just kicks ass the whole game. It's just like that's our bulldog. It's like I hope this guy stays with us forever, man. I hope he never leaves.
All right, Ro.
I love Jonah.
I have a sense this is gonna have a lot to do with Derek Williams. Go for it.
Hey, I want you to slip your guys' mailing address into my DMs because I'm going to send you guys something that I found, a very old school piece of Galaxy memorabilia that I think you guys would like.
Oh, nice.
So
We appreciate that.
So I want you to send me your address so I can send that to you guys.
We definitely will, man.
Yeah, exchange
Hey,
addresses so I can send you the print as well.
Oh yeah, it's really nice. I think you guys will like it. I'll make this short and sweet. I don't think Williams makes that terrible a tackle on any other surface but that goddamn carpet that they call a field at Portland. And look at this team. This team kicked ass on 4 or 5 separate occasions, and then every time they've been on turf, they look like goddamn baby giraffes. They look awful, and they're just falling all over themselves. And especially the guys who have never played on turf, obviously, look terrible.
Yeah.
Williams looks terrible. He looked terrible. Putting him out there against Seattle, against the essentially one of the best teams in the league, on that surface for his first game at MLS, I was like, Benny, you must have no faith in your back line when you were throwing that guy out to the wolves like that. But he looked terrible on turf in Seattle, and he didn't look terrible until that horrible, nightmare sauce tackle. That was just, that looked so awkward and awful. It was just like red flag. So I think he looks terrible on turf. I think Chicharito looks terrible on turf. And I think that's going to be a problem. And hopefully we don't have that many turf fields to play on. But yeah. They just, once that tackle happened, the game was up.
We still haven't played in. Oh no, wait, Vancouver. That's the worst turf field. But luckily, we don't have to go to Vancouver.
They're not. They're in what? Salt Lake City.
They're in Salt Lake City. So
No, and I was gonna say, man, as a defender, who the hell slides in carpet, dude? That's just horrible for your knees or your, it's gonna rug burn, dude.
I think that's exactly what he was thinking. I was thinking he's like, oh, I'm gonna make this regular tackle that I do all the time. And he's like, oh wait, that's right, I'm on the worst fucking playing surface on the history of man.
And he
and he remembers how terrible he looked against Seattle on their awful carpet. So yeah, I think that has a huge thing to do with it. Chicharito looks terrible on that surface as well. I mean, he didn't look terrible, and he was working hard, but I just, the ball bounces differently. I played on that shit. It's just a different thing, and you have to, and Zlatan hated playing on that shit too.
Yeah, he never even played. He I don't think he played those games either.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Maybe that's a smart move. Shit. Maybe we have a turf lineup.
If I'm not mistaken, the one time he played on turf, he slapped the shit out of somebody, right? So he could not play. Against Vancouver.
Montreal.
Montreal, that's right. He stomped.
He got stomped on, and he slapped the shit out of the player.
The guy touched him so much, and he's like, "There, you fucking touched me," and then he stomped the shit out of him. I forgot. I was thinking back too, as that terrible tackle reminded me of the Dijon when we had that crazy Dutch guy, who was just destroying people left and right all over, and he was getting red cards and stuff too. I just think it's I think Williams is a great, solid addition, and I think he'll be fine. I just think he has no confidence playing on that shit field.
Yep.
And Corral looks a little different too. I wonder if he's, what was he, second division French?
Yeah.
So I wonder if he might be playing on it. So he didn't look as terrible as the other guys, but yeah. That has a lot to do with it. And then when you take somebody off in that short, narrow field that they play on, which is, one of the more narrow fields in the entire league, that makes a huge, that makes even more of a difference. because you're all compressed in, and once you're moving, once you lost somebody in the mix, and you're down to 10, it's good luck.
Yeah. Shit goes out the window.
Yeah, it's still a work in progress, and losses like this, I don't know, we snapped back pretty good after getting destroyed by Seattle.
True.
We have another rival. We have another rival next week.
Just
San
snap
Jose,
back
that's right.
like last time.
Yeah, like last time.
Just snap back like last time. And Bond is still the man. Oh, dude. How lucky are we that we got this guy? Dude.
Whose pick was that?
Even 3
DTK?
goals, which absolutely nothing was his fault. Even those goals, I mean, he just still looked amazing. So, call me a Bond girl. Call me a Bond girl all day
Yes.
long.
Hey, man, join the crew, bro. Join the crew. We're all Bond girls here.
Yeah. Be careful. The Bond girls have some crazy names back in the 70s and the 80s.
Oh.
Like Pussy Galore and all sorts of crazy
Yeah.
shit. So be careful, but yeah.
Those are all
I'm the Bond
taken.
girl.
Hey, Raul. Thank you.
Is Eddie wussy galore?
Octopussy.
Oh, you're wussy galore?
Wussy galore.
Yeah, Pussy Galore, Octopussy. Yeah, they weren't too like, they didn't mask it back in the 60s and 70s. They're just like, oh yeah, this is James Bond. He's going to get all these ladies.
Better times.
But, hey, guys, rough game. We'll get them next week. And, throw me that address, and I'll send you guys something pretty cool. And keep on nagging.
Wait,
Bond
quick
wagon.
question. What's your score for next week against San Jose?
Against, who do we play next week?
San Jose. Cali Classic.
At home.
What is your score?
Well, no Williams.
No legit.
So we're gonna get. I think we might get one up. Depew doesn't look too great. I say we win 2-1, or 2-1 or 3-2.
All right. 1 goal differential, but we win.
I'll take that.
Yeah, I think we win, but yeah, we gotta give up a little. We gotta give up a little.
Awesome, bro.
I'll take it.
All right, guys. I'll see you.
All right, man.
All
Keep
right,
on
so-
nagging.
All right, keep on nagging, Raul. All right. Well, let's finish up that award. Well, there you go, Raul Duke. Big shout out to Raul Duke, man. He's like one of our day ones. Yeah. So, again, the painting is gone. How much? Do you know how much you're gonna sell those printouts for?
Too much.
No, for the pop up, I'm gonna do a little a special. So just for the pop up, I'm gonna sell them for $10 each.
$10 each.
Dude,
Yeah.
$10. That's pretty
All right,
awesome,
Cool.
dude.
It's a special
You guys
for the
should
pop up.
sweep this up. They're one of a kind, man. So I mean, you're not gonna find this anywhere else. This is your art right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
So,
Thank you.
well, in that case, then we're almost done. I think we have like 15-20 minutes to go. I'll buy the next one. The Jonah one is gone. Anybody else calls with whoever was the last player to score in Seattle, you can have one of the other two. I'm gonna pay for it. That's gonna be for me. That's gonna be David's first purchase right here.
Wait, what's the question again?
Last Galaxy player to score on Seattle. You can't Google. I know if you did. Fucking call him by his full name and shit.
So the person has to call in, or they have to
Let's do the call in. Yeah.
call in.
Yeah. Yes. We gotta get those calls in. Don't be scared. So all right. So challenge. So we're back to the Geo Award, right? So Geo Award swept already. So besides him, who's gonna be?
The French Connection.
Wow.
Not Cabral, because Cabral's first official game starting, but Grancer, I have to give it to Grancer. It's just one of those things where, like I said, he didn't look as it looks like he was progressing throughout the games, the last couple of games. This one, and he just kind of regressed. He just didn't really play that well. He couldn't make those passes, and he just, I don't know, like just maybe the turf got to him, the sun got to him. I don't know what happened, but he just didn't seem like. The team looked a lot better playing on the left side with Cabral as opposed to the right side. So
I mean, speaking of Grand Sir, dude, when all this happened and he got subbed, I literally thought this guy's having a horrible game. I don't think he wants to play anymore, so he's gonna bullshit his way out.
you fucking hate this turf.
Like
don't
I
wanna
honestly,
be here.
I mean, that's what I thought. I mean, I hope he really didn't get injured. But in my head, I honestly think he was getting just fucking rocked. I forgot he made a fucking huge run, like somewhere in the on the right side to recover, try to like get the ball on the fucking defender, just pushes him out of the way, dude. And yeah, he was just. I think he was having a horrible game, and in my eyes, I didn't doubt it. But yeah,
Hold up. David's getting popular all of a sudden. News across the galaxy. Who are we talking to?
Yo, this is Sponge.
Oh, hang up on the phone. No, I'm just kidding.
That's
What up,
Sponge.
Sponge?
Yo,
What it do, baby?
Spongy, are you calling for the painting or you have? Oh damn!
Damn,
All right,
quick, that was quick.
all right, Spongy, you're on the clock. Oh fuck, I don't have like dramatic.
You had a
music.
question. What was the question?
I don't have dramatic music. Hold on, let me just do this one. All right, Sponge. We got shut out this week, but who was the last player to score on Seattle wearing the Galaxy uniform?
Chicharito last year, that meaningless goal that got us.
Nah. What was it?
didn't take
What
us
was it? What was his full name? What's his full name?
Javier Hernandez, I don't know the last. That thingy.
I'm just giving you a hard time. But Sponge, were you able to see the Jonah one is taken? The last two paintings left.
Oh.
We have the Kobe Jones. We got the Zlatan. If you look at your feed right now, you should see him on there. And that's
The Kobe Jones one.
Kobe Jones.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up. All right, Sponge. Thank you very much for calling. DM us your address. You will get that Kobe Jones in the mail.
You'll get it as soon as you get it.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
One
thank
more
you for
thing
calling.
Tony. FTE, Voracek for the dub tonight.
Ooh. Hey, you know what? I'm not gonna be a hater, bro. I wish Borrachos and I wish G Empire both win today. You know what?
You sound like a hater.
Let's do it. Fuck Borrachos.
There you go to friendship. Spongy, thank you very much, dude. Bolos in 4.
All right, thank you.
All right, so wait, Grancer.
It's tough, man. It's tough. It really is. I don't want to be harsh, man, because I think he's been stepping up, but I don't think Araujo had a really good game either.
I dig that. Well, anyone in the defense could.
Yeah, I don't.
Vanya,
Yeah,
right?
that
He almost gave away that goal.
spoiler alert.
I guess I'm just being more I'm pressing more on Araujo because I see what he could be and the player that he is. So I just not expect more from him, but I kind of do expect more from him. So yeah, like I just think he had a bad game, and it wasn't just him, like you said. It was the whole defense, but he could have done a little bit better, maybe, you know, in some situations.
So I'm actually gonna go with Villafana. Same reason, kind of, but I think in his case even more. Like this is your return to where you made your name in the league, and then to make like a shaky mistake like that, it's kind of disappointing. So yeah, Villafana, and it's hard to pick someone that's not a defender, but yeah, Villafana. Easily for me. I thought he should have just like had the game of his life. He should have been, if anything, he should have been the Derek Williams. He should have made that tackle, and then I would have been less disappointed. You know, he should have took out like Valeri, whoever his longtime teammate was. You know, instead. But yeah,
No, it's a good pick. It was a really bad clearance. I guess he was trying to clear it, and then he
no,
just
but
got
he
blocked.
goes, but he goes like towards center, kind of. Which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
as a defender, you learn that when
High
you,
and wide.
when you were young. You know, so that's like made it even worse.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess it wasn't that hard, right? We just all pick. Well, you didn't pick a defender. My bad.
All right. Actually, these awards were pretty easy, right? Because except for the heart, but the best player of the game and the worst player of the game pretty stood out. They stood out pretty easily.
Yeah. All right. There is a couple questions. Last thing, I'm gonna go through real quick. Here we go. So we got Junior DSCIG, return of Limtrini. Dun, dun, dun. That's what he says.
The story continues.
What an image of him lifting that motherfucker.
I mean-
That'd be some shit.
Like we said though, or like I've said, hey man, if he takes a pay cut and you know he doesn't take that international, fuck it, why not?
I mean, I'm pretty sure he made his money in China, right?
Bro,
He
man.
told me that.
I don't, dude, and he could give you some really good games, bro. He could give you. I know he's injury prone, but when he's not injury prone, he could give you some really good games.
Point in case, what happened this game when Grancher had to come out? Someone that plays in the center had to come in and shift.
Damn,
So you had
Drini would have
Drini.
been there. Damn, like super sub right there, bro.
There you go. So they go Drini for bench down.
I'm super down, bro. And he's a translator
So
too.
why didn't they just bring in Saldana or Harvey and made Leggett go to the right?
Well, I mean, if you look at Harvey's past before this game, Harvey looked like crap, dude.
Yeah.
Well, they both. Well, they both. Well, it goes to what I said. How they both had that bad game at Seattle.
They look
Oh, okay.
So I think that's why like one didn't do better than the other. So I think that
And Christian
No.
Christian has been
not
doing
not
that.
even just
either.
Seattle, dude. Austin. Harvey
Well-
had a horrible game against Austin.
Well, it's but it's the similarity to Seattle and Portland is what I'm trying to say. Like they had even worse games in Seattle.
Yeah.
So you have the pace and the field is the same. So I think they tried it. It was before the red card, so they tried to keep that game plan intact. Didn't work out that way, which is fine. But well, not fine, but you know it happens. Logan Jones. Damn, I knew everything would go downhill after the red. I think we all knew that, right?
Yeah, we were already struggling, so the red just fucking put the nail in the coffin for us.
L_Juanita. Did Vanny fail to compose the team after going down one player? I say no. I think you give respect to certain teams, and Portland is one of those that you don't give them any advantage because they don't need it.
Man, honestly, if I was Vanny, dude, once with the red, like the way we were playing prior to the red card, and once we got the red card, I think I would have just gone with the five in the back, bro. You know, 3 center backs and the 5 wingers, and then just control the middle and have Stichel just by himself in the front.
Just like park the bus.
Yep, and just secure the 0-0 or the whatever, you know.
Yeah,
That's what I would have done.
A lot of coaches do that, but he even said in the interview in halftime, he said like, "No, a lot of teams want to do that, but we're gonna try to attack this way."
Then it did not
didn't
work.
work.
It did not work, man.
All right, one more.
I guess your turn.
Like it just sucks, right? Like the first 2 episodes here at the Super Audio Network, Elvis Studio were so great, and all of a sudden we're going through this shit.
Damn, who's the new person that fucking fucked everything up there?
Seriously,
Somebody.
Spenny, you piece of shit. Logan Jones, how many games will Williams be suspended?
Ooh,
I'll give it, including the red one, the red card suspension.
That's one.
That's
oh,
automatic.
that's 2.
That's
no,
automatic.
Direct is 2, I think.
No, that's one.
Yeah, that's just
It's
one.
the game after. That's it.
No matter what, red card is 1.
I'm gonna look that up, but go ahead. I
Is
think
that an MLS rule or what?
I'm not. Go ahead.
All right, so if it's just one game after, well, one game suspension for the red card, I'll give it an extra one, another 2 games in total.
You know what? Maybe it's just I don't know because I'm a dick or something, but I think they're just gonna give him his red card and that's it. Like he's gonna do his one suspension and that's it. They're not gonna over fine him, even though it was really bad. And maybe he should get fined, but
It was
I don't
reckless,
think
but
they're
it wasn't
gonna do it.
intentional, right?
Yeah, I don't think he want. Yeah, he like I said, he wanted to pull back, dude, but it was just too much already fucking force, so he couldn't do nothing about it. And I mean, one thing they told me, like as a youngster playing soccer, it's like if you're gonna do a certain, if you're thinking about doing something, like don't second guess yourself because that's how you get hurt. So I think he was just like he was already 80% in, and he's like, I'm not gonna bitch out because I'm gonna get hurt. So he went full throttle, and the person that got hurt was the one that didn't go in full throttle. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The only thing is that Portland really has. I think it's his GM or the owner, Merritt Polson. He's very vocal, extremely vocal, and he was already he had a tweet out already saying like it's disgusting. We shouldn't see Williams on the field for a couple of games from now on. And
I mean,
he has a big voice in MLS, so he's gonna try to go ultimate 5-game suspension, 6-game suspension for this thing.
Oh, well, here you go. So I just googled it. Direct red is 2.
What the?
Any this is just
direct
general.
red is 2.
Yeah, and then any while dangerous tackles or violent conduct will result in 3-game ban.
Okay, so he's out for 3 then.
Well, at least.
For sure.
So
Dang.
when is Sego getting here?
Sega.
I know, like he's still not in the country, and we got him like what, 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago.
I know how things have been going here, so.
Dang.
I know we just need to survive San Jose, which I don't think we shouldn't like we just need to get past them, and then we'll have a good 2-3 weeks off. We should have Sego by
He
then.
better be
He
here.
should
by
be
then.
training with the team and ready to go for Seattle. And that was my thing. I thought we are gonna have a full game, or everyone's gonna be here for Seattle, full capacity game, a stadium. I thought it was gonna be like our revenge, but now that our back line is unknown, I don't know if we're gonna be able to do Seattle.
Well, now you have Sega, so there you
Yeah, we'll see.
go. All right, cool. So last thing we do before we get out of here, guys. How's this gonna end?
I'm still sticking to my guns, baby.
What's that?
I'm still saying we are in the overall rankings. We are gonna end up 5th, 6th. I still stick by that, and I might be biased or whatever, but I still think that we could very well win it, and we are.
I want to say 5th or 6th in the rankings as well. And I'm looking at the standings right now. I'm looking at the teams that could be better than us. 5th or 6th. And I'm calling this our Bruce Arena, was it 2009 year?
Final?
Final. Losing penalties.
Oh no!
Hey,
Hey.
final losing penalties. I'll take that.
I'll take it. But I had this. I was thinking about it. It reminds me of that 2009 year of Bruce Arena where he was putting that team together and just all of us. For some reason, we made it to the final, and then the next year.
But what happened next? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he built his
And
dynasty.
you know what? I would take that. I'll take that. It would be really sad, and I'll be disappointed, and I'll probably cry in the field. But I mean, yeah, I would take that.
Wherever we travel to, right?
Yeah.
Wherever we end up, fuck, I was in Toronto. No, Toronto's not even gonna play home. But wherever we end up at MLS Cup, we'll cry together, Tony.
I'm down.
Yeah, I want to say this year for sure. If we make it to the MLS final, it's somewhere in the East Coast. I'm down. I'm going.
There we go.
Yeah,
It's gonna be in Vegas. They told me. So.
Well, how about next game? San Jose.
Oh, you know what? I do a midweek show. You don't get to do a midweek show. You, for the most part, are not a midweek show. San Jose rivals, we hate them. So, Nico, that you know what?
Ooh.
Tell me.
The Smurfs.
Score lines, goal scorers.
Ooh. Scoreline.
And don't pick Derek Williams. He won't be playing.
You go first, David.
What was our boy's name from Portland? What's his name?
Villafana?
No, the guy who called the
Oh, Raul Duke.
Duke. All right, so 2-1. What Duke said. It's gonna be tricky. The back line's gonna be tricky. The good thing is that San Jose did get killed at home. 2 games in a row already. They lost. Once against Portland, once against Kansas City. Kansas City's on a hot streak right now, so they're pretty beaten up right now. And then they're coming down to LA with a good crowd in hand. So 2-1. That one because we'll have DePew and freaking Stairs in the back. We can't keep a shutout.
Who scores?
Chicha. And legit because
You said it all disappointing.
no. That was more like who else? That was more of the who else? Chicha. And then legit because he's gonna be that false 9.
Mm-hmm.
Shut the fuck up.
No, you definitely sounded upset right now when you said his name.
Oh, Chicho.
no, I like Chica. Chica.
See? Can't even say his name. What a jerk.
No, I like Chicha. Chicha's
Chica.
He's someone that I'm a USA fan, so I always kind of rooted against him, but it's like one of those things. Once he joins Galaxy, you have to
He's
root
one
for
of
him.
us.
You can't go against him. So last year I hated him, obviously, but this year, yeah, he's starting to convince me, little by little.
We're getting there.
Mm-hmm. As USA fans, we're getting there.
I know. It's
Hey,
hard.
I'm gonna say the same thing, man. I'm gonna say 2-1. I think 2-1 for sure. I'm gonna stick by Chicha till the end of the season, man. I think he's gonna score at least 1, and I think the second goal is probably gonna come from Efra. I think it's gonna come from a youngster.
I'll take
If
it.
not Efra, Saldana. It's gonna
Cabral?
become from a youngster. Yeah, Cabral
Cabral?
could be there too. Yeah, a youngster. I'm not really sure who, but one of our younger cats in the team is gonna score that goal.
It's gonna be a fun game.
I'll take it. Hey, Dre, just say 5-0. All 5 by Chicha.
5-0. All 5 by Chicha.
There you go. You heard it there.
There we
For the
go.
rest of them, look out for the midweek show. So we're about to start getting up out of here. David, again, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So pop-up shop one more time if you want to.
Let me get that information again because I freaking.
We'll
It's,
sign
it's a lot of. It's
Plug in
bad,
your
guys.
socials and
here it goes,
everything
here it
too,
goes. It's a Blue, White, and Gold pop-up shop. It's on Saturday, June 12th, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at 3016 Winter Street, Los Angeles, in East Los. It's I forgot the name of the school, but it's in a school, so it's gonna be a big lot. And my social is at Godino Art. That's my IG and Twitter account.
Yes.
Very
You can
nice.
follow me.
show that Twitter some love. Twitter is kind of fresh.
Yeah, it's brand new, so I'm like literally not following anybody right now. Or
Fam, you know what to do. Adam.
Exactly. Oh, I misspelled his name on the chat. So, don't pay attention to that. So if you're looking for me, you can find me on all the socials as Eddie Nags all together. Tony.
And if you want to find me, you can find me under Tony_Royale on Instagram and Twitter. And if you want that smoke on the PSN network, hit me up on Tony X Royale.
All right.
Kami Systems.
Assumption School. Assumption School. That's the name of the school.
There you go.
There you go.
All right. Dre Day all day. Thank you very much, sir, for hosting this show for us.
Oh, and by the way, shout out to One True Threads, because they're the one that hooked me up with the whole pop-up shop. And
I'm actually wearing their shorts.
Hey.
I can't stand up on the anywhere.
yeah, they're the ones that communicate with.
Get up on the
and all
chair, fool. Hands
Nah,
on the table.
I'm not you. You're crazy.
Quítatelo, güey, mucha ropa, güey.
Yeah, if I fall, I'm gonna crack your.
los pantalones.
I'm gonna crack your cement.
Take off your pants and then hold them up.
That's for the later show.
All right.
Again, Dre, thank you very much for hosting the show for us, man. You do an awesome job, Dre.
Thank you.
Shout yourself out. Shout out your channel, por favor.
Dre Day all day, superaudionetwork.com, where we got kinds of crazy shows, something for everything, and people are coming and going. Dash Lee coming back soon, season 3. VIP Mondays, Packing Ganja Wednesdays, Super Audio shows whenever we feel like it.
That's what's up. Trust me, it's a good time. Just follow them, and then you hit the little bell. You get the notifications when they go live. They go live a lot for a lot of different shows.
So don't hit the bell. You're gonna hit unsubscribe fast.
Just do it. Just hit the bell. So yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it for us here again at Gudino Art. Make sure to follow it. Make sure to say what's up at the pop-up shop.
Hell yeah, this is badass.
Yes, you'll definitely
Thank you.
you'll definitely see Bryant there. I'm gonna try to make it. I'll probably get there late because I gotta pay the bills. With that being said, for Tony, Drake, David, thank you again. My name is Eddie. We're gonna get up out of here. Lakers in 5. Gudino. Gudino. Take us home, Dre.
Peace.
Let's do it.
Thank you for having me, man.